This is Andi Purewal for ID Boxing. I'm joined by Darren Barker here in London. Darren, we've just seen a contentious majority decision victory end up in the favour of Dillian Whyte tonight against Whyte-Franklin. What did you make of that main event?
Yeah, it was flat. It was very flat from Dillian Whyte, my opinion. Franklin did a lot of nice work, blistering combinations. A lot of them on the gloves, I will say, so people screaming and shouting, saying, you know, it's a robbery. I totally understand, but from where I was sat close, it did look like a lot of them were taking on the gloves. And, you know, you have to remember, he's defending the shots in that case. It sounds ridiculous, but that is the case. I think some of the bigger shots landed from Dillian Whyte. It was a close fight. I didn't score it. I think David A had Dillian by a round, a couple of others. I think Lee Wood might have had Franklin winning the fight. I mean, I don't think you could really argue either way. It was close. I felt Dillian was flat. I really did. I think he had one eye on the Anthony Joshua fight. I think he's a big. I feel as professional as he is and as experienced as he is, I feel like he just didn't really get up for that fight. And I don't want to take anything away from Franklin, who I feel deserves another shot at someone. And I feel he's a very good fighter, and I could certainly make a case for him winning that fight. It was just flat from Dillian Whyte. He needed more tempo, more, you know, spite about him. But he finished the fight really well with that left hook landing on the temple. That's one thing I was impressed with. Franklin's chin. He took some big shots, and yeah, he passed that test for sure.
There has been a negative reaction online. A lot of people back home felt that Jermaine had done enough to win. Right. So with that in mind, Darren, if you're an away fighter travelling over to the UK, what goes through your mind now when you continue to see these type of scorecards go against you? Yeah.
Like, again, from where I was sat, that was close. I mean, it wasn't, you couldn't say Franklin pissed that fight. Neither could you say Dillian Whyte pissed that fight. So it was close. Fights do, I have to say this, fights do play out different when you're sat close to watching it on TV. I don't know, yeah, but they're big opportunities for these guys flying over, but they may feel that they're never going to get a rub of the green. But, you know, this happens all over the world, unfortunately. Like that's something that needs to be worked on, the judging, but that's going on to something else there. You know, I just feel there's got to be a bit more consistency. But that was a close fight.
And just get your thoughts on a couple of fights as well. Wardley-Gorman, a terrific all-action fight for as long as it lasted. Could it have gone on a little longer, or?
I noticed that I don't know if it was just me, but it seemed like there was something going on with the eye of Gorman. There was a lot of blinking, etc. And that's going to happen when you get smashed in the face, obviously. But, I mean, so exciting. That really was an entertaining scrap. He's got to stay switched on, Fabio. It's almost like he did it in the Nick Webb fight back at fight camp. It's like he's got to take a shot to get him going, and that's what happened there. Nathan hurt him. He damaged his nose. He took the shot well, Fabio, I'll say that. But that really got him going, and the second round was very explosive. Every time he landed that right hand, he hurt Nathan. So, yeah, I'm over the moon for Fabio. I like him. He's a lovely bloke, good lad, and proving that not always you don't have to have that amateur pedigree.
Chev Clarke with another stunning finish there with that thunderous uppercut. Walk me through that.
Yeah, stocky, explosive. Chev Clarke again, like he'll put bums on seats because you know exactly how he's going to fight. He's a very, very talented fighter, but he's so naturally aggressive. Wants to get stuck in, wants to get in a tear up. I think that's when he feels comfortable. Big puncher, and we see there. I want to say something there. I want to give the referee a big pat on the back because it was very similar to Terry Harper, Alicia Baumgardner, where they saved Terry Harper, and it was similar in this occasion. Can you imagine like another left hook or something catch him? It was almost like Mortal Kombat, you know, it says finish him. So yeah, all good. And another one, you've just told me, I'm over the moon for my mate John Ryder. Spent a lot of time with John in the gym, so I'm over the moon that he got the win, and hopefully now he can get that big fight, whether it be a Canelo or another world title shot, because he really deserves it.
Well, Darren, we'll wrap that up here and we'll leave you to enjoy the rest of your night. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Ant.